They got to Lehi. Lehi means soft. Soft. And Lehi also connects to jawbone. The name Lehi, even though it is soft, when you translate it further to Leke, it connects to jawbone. Do you know that a bone is a bone, but when it gets to Lehi, it is called soft bone? Do you know that some people, even though their lives are hard, they get to a place, all things work together for good. Do you know some people too, when they get to a certain age, not that they have gotten a better job, but just by getting to that age, some things begin to work. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is a spiritual environment more than we see it to be a natural environment. Because everything you see move about may be sometimes being conveyed by an invisible force. Do you know that when we drive about, there are angels that carry wheels? What did Lucifer say to Jesus? He said, has he not commanded that he will cause his angels to bear you? So we move about and we are being born on the palms of angels. You get to a place, all things work together. That place is there for somebody this night. It is called Lehi. It is called Lehi. It's called Lehi. May you come to your Lehi this night. No more struggle. No more struggle. I command the struggle to cease. Receive an easy life. An easy life. No more struggle. May the grace of God locate you. Samson had been bound, but when they got to Lehi, not that he prayed, but the Spirit of the Lord came on him. Not that he prayed, just the environment compelled a visitation. Just the environment compelled a visitation. This night, as you have come under this canopy of grace, may the environment compel a downpour on your life. Hey, lift up your hands and say, I receive unction. And they got there, and Samson discovered this jawbone. Bible says he stretched forth his hand and he took it. The bone that had been rejected, he took it. He held on to it and he killed 1,000. And after killing 1,000, the Bible says Samson threw the bone down. Where the bone fell, he called the place Ramath Lehi. And I said, why is Samson adding another name to it? And when I decided to research further, I discovered that Samson said what he said in Hebrew. When you bring it to English, it means that the height of the bone. The height of the bone. So after using the bone to do so much, he cast it down and said, this is the height of the bone. That is also to say, this is all the bone can do. That is also to say, that's all the bone can achieve. And so he dropped it. Some people have tested you. They have tasted of your beauty. They have tasted and said, that's all you are. That's all you are. Some people have acquainted you and they have concluded that's all you are. They know you from your school days. They have been with you, and so they have carried you on a palm, just as Daniel by interpretation. Hey, said to Belshazzar, he said, you have been weighed on both sides. When Belshazzar saw the writing on the wall, the writing on the wall, many tekel of fasten. And then Belshazzar saw for interpretation, he said, you have been weighed on every side. Do you know that some people have weighed you on every side? They have weighed you. They say, this is the height of the bone. That means they cannot go beyond this level. This is your limit. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand in the place of my calling as an apostle. And I make a decree on your life this night. Nobody can determine your limit or your height. Not even Samson. Now listen, sit down, let me tell you something. Not even an anointed man or a father in the Lord has the right to define or try to determine what your height in life will be. I said not even an anointed man or a spiritual man or a spiritual father or a mentor. None of them have the right to try to define or determine what your height in life or what your destination in the future will be. They can say it, but God can make you go beyond it. Samson lifted his said, Job, this is all you can do. He says, I have killed 1,000 heap upon heap. And he threw it and said, Ramath Lehi. This is the height. This is all it can do. I speak to you today. You will do more than they have declared. I said you will do more than they have declared. You will go further than they have declared. I speak grace upon you. Who said you are stuck? Who said you got into your wit end? Who said that's all you can do? Who said you'll never break through? Who said that's all? Who tried by calculating from your past to determine your future? Who dared make that mistake? Who looked at your present to try and create a destination for your future? Who is looking at your current condition to try and determine where you will get to? Ramalehi, the height of the jawbone, and he dropped the jawbone. The moment he dropped the jawbone, the Bible says he was thirsty. Whoever thought you were useless and so abandoned you, they will still discover that they have a need, that they cannot just dispose you off, because God has not finished with you. There is still more in you can offer. They tasted one and thought that was all. There is still more in you can lift up your hands and say, I receive grace. Come on, I receive grace. Ramat Lehi. Ramat Lehi. Ramat Lehi. They knew you. Ramat Lehi, Ramat Lehi. The guy left you. Ramat Lehi. He knew you. When he was leaving you, you were what was your certificate? He left you because you were an SSS leaver, and he found somebody that was, university lady, and he left you. He left you there. And he left you there, he left you there, he left you, he left you, he left you, he left you. And then later on he was coming back, but he didn't know that between that time he left you and the time of his return, there have been many changes. Things have changed. Things have changed. And by the time he comes back, he doesn't know that when he left you, God brought another hand, and the hand molded you, the hand made you, the hand polished you, and so you were able to add a little to yourself, upgrade your academic status, and even your social standing. You were able to upgrade it, and you went higher. And the guy came, and he's still coming to talk to you like he talked to you the last time. He doesn't know that you have increased and you have improved. He doesn't know.